so excited about what has happened here this evening. And my excitement comes not from the fact that I was underrating the efforts of AGRA to organize such an event, but my excitement has come from the contributions that came from those who participated in this program. And it's all going to enrich what we have already begun doing back home. We have lots of opportunities out there, and people are buying into it. People want more information. People have given suggestions as to where we can even take what we are doing, the level that we can take what we are doing to, and that is very refreshing. So it's been an exciting evening, and I'm most grateful for the organizers of this program, especially AGRA, for this boardroom meeting.
Three key areas were mentioned as areas of opportunities for investors: rice, poultry, and tree crops. Do you want to comment on this?
Sure. In fact, incidentally, in the PFJ2 that was launched by the president not too long ago, two of the value chains that were mentioned here feature prominently. That is rice and soya. The other one, tree crops, is also an integral part of what we are doing in the ministry, especially after the passage of the Tree Crops Development Authority bill into an act, and they are now a full-fledged institution working as an authority. For us, everything works together for the ministry and for the country Ghana, because the two, the poultry and the soya and the maize, are the major ingredients for the poultry industry. So they are linked. And once our focus is also in that direction, then it stands to reason that the objectives for launching this PFJ Phase 2 is something that is taken on board by the investment community, our development partners. We are in sync with them, and that is refreshing, because the poultry industry, that takes so much money to import. We have a plan to systematically reduce the importation. We've given ourselves 5 years for us to become self-sufficient in the broiler industry. And when the question was asked about what we're doing about the layer component, I was nodding my head and said, yes, that is true, but our concentration is on the broiler area. So the other side, the layer component, is also taken care of by other projects. But for now, our concentration is how to reduce the importation of the broilers into the country. So the Tree Crops Development Authority are taking care of the tree crops, and the other crops through the PFJ2, we're also going to take care of those things. And eight other crops that were mentioned.
Ghana is started as one of the most peaceful countries in the sub-region. Is there any other thing else you want to use as an incentive to bait potential investors into Ghana?
Sure. You see, apart from the peaceful nature of our environment, perhaps we have a very sound, I wouldn't say the best of climatic conditions over there, but government consciously is also giving incentives to agri-businesses. Anything in agriculture, government is giving special incentives. We need to move into the realm of mechanization. And agri-mechanization attracts full government support in terms of tax waivers and other incentives that we grant. And fortunately, me talking to you now in charge of those things, I'm empowered, so that we are telling investors that, look, when you come, these are the things that you enjoy from Ghana, so we can have a very successful takeoff in any investment in agriculture. And people are happy with it, because you can't get it in most countries. But we are consciously promoting that one. We give you some incentives: 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years incentives, 5 years incentives for people, to attract people into the agriculture space. And that is exactly what we've told them, and they've taken it on board. And we assure them that it's not something that is just being said by word of mouth, but it is being actualized on the ground. And I am in charge of it.
Say something to us about Ghana's hospitality, which is also an incentive for people to come to Ghana. And that should be your closing remark.
It is second to none, especially in West Africa. When you come to Ghana Tourist Board or Tourist Authority in Ghana, they will tell you that our visitors to our country are not outside of the continent, but look, even our neighboring countries the way they're flooding into Ghana, it tells you something. We, the most hospitable country in West Africa, and that is why you come to Ghana and you see all manner of nationals over there. Our Ghana card that we produce, statistics show that there is greater percentage of non-Ghanaian West Africans who have the Ghana card as an identity, and that tells you that we have open culturally, economically, politically, socially. We are so open, so it's attracting a lot of people to our country. People who have special skills in some other areas from our neighboring countries are now coming, relocating to Ghana. And for us, it is good. Those are open. We are just 32 million people. I think our land can take more, and therefore we are inviting everybody to come on board. But be a good citizen when you come. That is the most important thing. And we are there for you.
I am glad about the opportunities that were showcased. It gave people the chance to see the opportunities in Ghana, the investment opportunities, the incentives, and I think it's been a very engaging session with the participation, and I believe that it is the beginning of great things that will happen, working together with the private sector to support the areas that Ghana is promoting, and I'm happy about the progress. I work with AGRF, and so I have been working with the government partners to do this, so we're going to continue to follow up with the contacts that we have made, the people that have been here, so that we can continue to facilitate the engagement between the potential investors and the government room. We'll continue with that.
This is my first time in this deal room, and it's really exciting to have the Minister for Agriculture from Ghana come sit down and then present, a clear direction on the opportunities that are available in Ghana for investors to come into the country. I think we need more of this because as a country, the private sector has to be carried along. And some of these events are what will actually present that opportunity to interrogate some of the opportunities and see how we can, put action into them. Yeah.